Hello and welcome back to Anshika Mangala YouTube channel. So today I'm going to explain the code of this project from White Hat Junior called Multipurpose Calculator, and it is a project from ADD class 36. So let's begin with the designing of this project. So I just click on this design on the top of this and I'm in the design section. So I have a screen at first and the screen's ID is home screen. And inside the home screen I have three buttons. The first button's ID is button 27 and its text is general physician. Then I have another button, its ID is button 28, its text is civil engineer. And then I have another button, its ID is button 29 and text is physics. So now I have more three screens. So first let's start with the general physician screen. So the screen's ID is general physician only, and inside the screen I have a text input, and the text input's ID is text input 15, and the placeholder is enter the number which you want to convert, and then it is lbs to kgs, which is pounds to kilograms, or it can also be kgs to lbs, which is kilograms to pounds, or and it can also be degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit, or degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. And then I have a label. The label's ID is label 48 and the text is answer. And I also have an image over here. It's an arrow image and the ID is image 1. And I have a blank label over here. Its ID is label 50 and it is a blank label. And also I have a button. Its ID is button 2 and text is home. Then I have, now let's begin with the civil engineer screen. So the screen's ID is civil engineer only. And inside this screen I have a text input. Its ID is, so its text placeholder is enter the number which you want to convert. And for the civil engineer we have first is a button. Its text is, its ID is button 35. Text is lbs to kgs, which is pound to kgs. Or there's a label, or it can also be kgs to lbs, which is kilograms to pounds. Then over here I have another button. Its ID is button 37 and text is meters to feet, or it can also be feet to meters. Then I have another label. Its ID is label 53. Text is answer, and I have an arrow over. I have an image with an arrow over here, and then I have a blank label over here. Its ID is label 54, and I also have a button. Its ID is button 1 and text is home. Then my last screen is physics, and in this screen I have a text input. And the text input's text is enter the number which you want to convert, and the ID is text input 17. And then the first conversion is liters to gallons, or it can also be gallons to liters. Then it is then the next conversion is kilometer to miles per hour. Kilometer per hour to miles per hour, or it can also be miles per hour to kilometer per hour. Then the last conversion is kilometer per hour to meters per second, or it can also be meters per second to kilometers per hour. Then I have another label. The label's ID is label 57 and text is answer. Then I have an image. Its ID is image 3 and width is its ID is image 3, and I have a blank label. The blank label ID is label 61, and like the last two screens I also have a home button on the screen, and its ID is button 3. So now let's move on to the code of this project. So my first block is set screen to home screen. We are going to set the screen to home screen, and on event when button 27 is clicked, set screen general position. So this is button 27, and when this is going to be clicked, we are going to set the screen of general position. Then it is on event when button 31 is clicked, set text on label 50, which is this label, blank label, get number text input 15, get number text input 15 divide by 2.20205. As the formula of converting pounds to kilograms is dividing the value of pounds by 2.205. And then the next block is on event when button 33 is clicked, which is this button, set text on label 50, get number text input 15 multiply by 2.20205. As this is the formula for converting kgs to pounds. Then the next block is on event when button 32, which is this degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit button, is when it is clicked, set text on label 150, 32 plus get number text input 15 multiply by 1.8. So first it is going to multiply the degree Celsius value by 1.8, and then it is going to add 32 to it. Then the next block is on event when button 34 is clicked, which is this button, degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius, set text on label 150 0.555 multiply by get number text input 15 minus 32, and as is in a bracket, it is first going to subtract 32 from the degree Fahrenheit value, and then it is going to multiply it by 0.555. Then it is on event. Now we come to again the home screen, and it is on event when button 28 is clicked, which is the civil engineer button, set screen to civil engineer. Then it is on event when button 35, when it is this button LBS to kgs, set text on label 54, which is this blank label of the screen, get number text input 16 divide by 2.205. Then it is on event when button 36 is clicked, set text on label 54, get number text input 16 multiply by 2.205. Then it is when button 37, which is this button, meters to feet, when it is clicked, set text on label 54, get number text input 60 into 3.281, as the formula for converting meters to feet is into 3.281, the value of meters to 3.281. And when button 38 is clicked, set text on label 54, get number text input 16 divide by 3.281, as the formula for converting feet to meters is dividing the feet value by 3.281. Then it is on event when button 29 is clicked, which is this physics button, set set screen physics. Then it is on event. When button 39 is clicked, which is this liters to gallons button, set text on label 61, the blank label of this screen. Get number, text input 17, divide by 3.785 as the formula for converting liters to gallons is divide the liters value by 3.785 and when button 41, which is this gallons to liters button, when it is clicked, set text on label 61, get number, text input 17 into 3.785 as the value of converting, as the formula for converting gallons to liters is multiply the gallon value by 3.785. Then it is on event. When button 40 is clicked, which is kilometer per hour to mile per hour button, when it is clicked, set text on label 61, get number, text input 17, divide by 1.609 and on event. When button 42 click, set text on label 61, get number, text input 17, multiply by 1.609. Then it is on event. When button 43 is clicked, which is kilometer per hour to meters per second button, when it is going to be clicked, set text on label 61, get number, text input 17, divide by 3.6 and on event. When button 44 is clicked, which is this meters per second to kilometer per hour button, when it is clicked, set text on label 61, get number, text input 17 into 3.6. Then over here I have the last 3 blocks of this code. Then it is, which is on event. When button 3 is clicked, which is this home button of physics screen. When it is clicked, we are going to set the screen of home screen, and then it is also on event. When button 2 is clicked, which is the home button of general physician screen, when it is clicked, we are going to set the screen of home screen, and then of civil engineer, the home button, which ID is button 1, when it is going to be clicked, we are going to set the screen as home screen. Now I'm going to quickly run this application. So first I click on general physician screen and I'm going to click as it is 4 and LBS to kgs. The answer is 1.8164891805 363186 or kgs to LBS answer is 8.8082. Then degrees Celsius, degree Fahrenheit is 39.2 and degrees Fahrenheit to degree Celsius is minus 15.54000000000001. And when I click on the home button, I am back on the home button. I am back on the home screen. Then I click on civil engineer and I am going to put over here 4. And over here I have put LBS to kgs. So LBS to kgs answer is 1.8140589569160996 and kgs to LBS answer is 8.8082. Then meters to feet answer is 13.124 and feet to meters answer is 1.2191405059433098. And then I click on the home button. Then it is physics screen. Then over here I enter the answer as 4 and liters to gallons. So the answer is 1.056803170409511 and gallons to liters answer is 15.14. Then kilometer per hour to miles per hour answer is 2.48601615910500343 and miles per hour to kilometer per hour 6.436. Then kilometers per hour to meters per second is 1.111111111112. Then it is meters per second to kilometer per hour, it is 14.4. And then I click on the home screen. I am back on the home screen. So this was the code of this project from White Hat Junior called Multipurpose Calculator. And until I make a new video, bye bye and keep coding.